Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask, Heidi. It is Monday. It is the 15th day of August. Can you believe we're halfway through the month?
No.
Oh, man, that goes fast.
It goes
I say that
faster every single month.
every month. I say that about this time of the month, too. It is National Leather Craft Day, National Lemon Meringue Pie Day. We should have some of that. It's been a long time. And I like the lemon part. Our son is a big fan of the meringue part.
Yeah.
So he's always a big fan of that. And it's National Relaxation Day today. You think we could relax a little?
That'd be
kinda
lovely.
nice. Would be really nice. And I've got a guest joining me because it is a Movie Star Monday. And my guest, Lois Smith, she's been in a ton of stuff, Heidi. Going all the way back to a movie with James Dean.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah. She was in East of Eden with James Dean. She was also in The French Dispatch. She's been in just a ton of things. Twister, one of our son's favorite movies.
Yeah.
As you go through this list, it's like, man, there's a ton of amazing movies on here. And she's got a new one that's out right now. It came out this weekend. It's called Mac and Rita. And it's a film with her and Diane Keaton and many more. It looks really good. I'm going to chat with her all about it coming up.
What can I say that I haven't already said about BetterCreditCards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At BetterCreditCards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. If you think salespeople can be pushy and rude and obnoxious, it turns out you might just be right. A new study has found that these jobs attract people with darker personalities. Researchers from a group of U.S. universities conducted 2 studies analyzing how negative traits affect salespeople. Those traits include Machiavellism, narcissism, and psychopathy, which collectively form the dark triad. Outside of CEOs, lawyers, and celebrities, salespeople scored the highest for these dark traits, more so than other professions. So again, the top were CEOs, lawyers, and celebrities, and then right after them were salespeople. So if you happen to be a salesperson who's also a celebrity, lawyer, and a CEO, imagine what you're like.
So if you're a radio personality who also does sales,
Yeah.
is that a bad sign?
Probably. Are you pointing at me? Survey. Oh, by the way, if you want to read the details on this, it's in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Are you looking for an energy drink that's natural, lasts longer, has no dyes, no artificial flavorings, and no sugar? Blitz Energy Drink is the answer. With only 10 calories per serving and 200 milligrams of caffeine, our formula will help increase your focus, endurance, mood, and energy levels. Order now at drinkblitzenergy.com. Use promo code RADIO20 to save 20% and get free shipping on any canister. drinkblitzenergy.com. Promo code RADIO20. That's drinkblitzenergy.com.
Did you know? Brought to you by RadioTravelGroup.com. Heidi, did you know there's a thing called meat-flavored candy corn?
Oh, gross.
Football-themed Brock's Tailgate Candy Corn features hot dog and hamburger flavors,
Ew.
fruit punch, vanilla ice cream, and popcorn flavors. It hit U.S. shelves last week. The special mix is available through the month of October and will be priced around $3 per bag. So, the good news is
Yuck.
it's not going to cost you too much to just get it and toss it in the trash. A 2019 survey, by the way, named candy corn the worst Halloween candy on the planet. So now they've got even yuckier versions.
Yeah, that's
Does
nasty.
any of that sound good?
I do like
I
a
know.
tiny bit of candy
She
corn
does.
every
And here's what she
year.
does.
I
She
mix
puts it
it
in a
with
bowl
salted peanut.
and puts it with salted peanuts.
Tastes like
And
a
then-
salted nut roll.
Yeah, that's what she does. In a bowl. And
Yeah.
then she sits it on the counter, and about 3 weeks later, I throw it away.
Yeah, because I only eat a
I
tiny
know.
bit of it.
You have like one little nibble, and then you're like,
That was enough.
there's plenty. I'm like, why did you use so many peanuts? I got to pick them out of there now. All right, we don't know everything, but now we know this.
John and Heidi.
Now, Big Screen, Little Screen brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com. If there was any doubt that big names would get behind Johnny Depp again following his legal battle, lay them to rest. Sources say Dior had inked a deal with the actor to the tune of 7 figures. Depp had signed back with Dior for a multi-year deal to be the face of Savog Mensent. I don't know if that's even how you say it. He first signed with them in 2015, by the way. And then after the allegations, then they stopped airing the ads, but it sounds like things are good again. Ashton Kutcher has spoke out about a rare autoimmune disorder that he is diagnosed with a couple years ago. He was on a program talking about it. A weird, super rare form of vasculitis, I think is how you say it, it affected his vision and his hearing and all of his equilibrium. So he was basically in a position where he couldn't see or hear or walk.
Yikes.
Can you imagine how scary that would be? I've got more details in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many guests. This year we have more icons and more fun. Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Gramm, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more already on the schedule. Plus, more announcements coming soon. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort Cancun. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way courtesy of bettercreditcards.com. British woman has run into the Guinness World Record book by completing 106 marathons, distances on 106 consecutive days. So that's pretty cool. 35-year-old Kate Jaden of Derbyshire began running 26.2 miles every day December 31st, 2021, and finished her marathon of marathons on April the 15th. Guinness has just now certified her as the record winner with a twist. Her feat was later equaled by Scottish duo Faye Cunningham and Emma Petrie.
Okay.
The three women will now jointly hold the record.
Well, isn't that
because they're all
nice?
tied. I think one of them should have said, I'm going to run one extra marathon. I'm going to beat you two. Can you imagine 106 marathons not being enough?
Yeah.
You're like, I ran all those marathons for nothing? A strong-stomached California man has broken the Guinness World Record for wolfing down ghost chili peppers.
I really don't get these
Yeah,
records.
that doesn't
I
sound
don't
like a good one.
understand.
Gregory Foster, who previously broke a record by finishing 3 Carolina Reaper chili peppers in 8.72 seconds, added another title by taking on the record for most Bujat Jokia
What?
chili peppers.
Okay.
Nailed it. I'm sure I said it all wrong. Also known as the ghost pepper is what they call this thing.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And he ate, in 1 minute, he ate 17 of them.
Yikes.
His intake was measured at 3.98 ounces, beating the record of 3.42 ounces, which was set by a Canadian speed eater, Mike Jack, back in 2019. So, Mike Jack, you're going to have to eat more. Gregory Foster is going to try to eat more than you. And this could just go on forever
gonna
until
go
one of
on
you
and
dies
on
from
and
eating too many
on.
peppers. So, please be careful out there. I don't think that sounds like a good title to try to beat. But,
I don't know why anybody would want to beat any of them.
you just want to be a world
because you're
record.
going to be a world record runner for like a day, and then
Yeah.
somebody else is going to top you. So
Yeah, I don't know. Scoop of the day comes your way courtesy of bettercreditcards.com.
Are you ready to enjoy a little slice of paradise? Check out this beautiful family-owned, professionally managed vacation rental in sunny Poipu, Kauai, Hawaii. Our family stayed recently and we absolutely loved it. The area is so beautiful and the vacation rental has room for up to 6 guests. Why stay in hotel rooms when you can all enjoy your own area in a vacation rental? Visit Hawaii and make your trip to this tropical paradise one to remember. Learn more at radiotravelgroup.com. That's radiotravelgroup.com.
Thanks for listening on this Movie Star Monday. Our guest today, Lois Smith, from classic films like East of Eden with James Dean, The French Dispatch, one of my son's favorites, Twister. And she's got a new film out now, Mac and Rita. It's out right now. Lois, how are you?
I'm well and very excited about Mac and Rita opening. It's a lot of fun.
It looks like a lot of fun. It's you and Diane Keaton and a whole bunch of other really talented people. Tell me a little bit about Mac and Rita.
It deals with somebody who's a young adult, dreaming ever since she was little of the pleasures of being older. And a wondrous event happens along the way in which her wish comes true. And then she is the same person, but 70 years old, and now it's played by Diane Keaton. And it sounds as though that may not work, but actually it does work. And the and the actors are just wonderful in this film. So it's a lot of fun.
It does look like a lot of fun, and you've had the opportunity to do some amazing movies over the years. We'll talk about a few of those, but let's start with East of Eden with you and James Dean. What was it like working with James Dean?
You know, that's the question I get asked a lot. And really the answer is it was like working with an extremely good and talented young actor in his first big film role, because at that time he was not a name with so much attached to it, as is the case historically. So that's what it was like, actually.
And he was lost way too young. Very, very sad story there. But
Very sad story.
But an amazing film that you guys had the chance to work on together. And you've had so many amazing projects. Do you ever just pinch yourself, Lois, and say, is this really my life?
Yes, I actually do, you know. I was just recently sorting out stuff, you know, the stuff that builds up and clutters up your apartment in your life. And I would come across things sometimes we just have to stop because, my goodness, there's so much.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much that I was able to partake in. I've been very fortunate.
And another of your films, Twister, my son absolutely loves that movie, so we've seen it probably thousands of times, and it was perfectly cast. Everybody in that film was just like exactly the right fit.
That's true. It's just, yes, wonderful people.
So along the way, Lois, did your job as an actress get easier, or would you say nowadays the way they do things, is it harder?
Oh, golly, easier or harder? That's hard to say. I certainly am aware that I'm more experienced. And there's a way in which experience gives us different kind of ease than you have when you're very young, I think. And everything is always a new challenge. And is it also harder? No, I don't think it's harder.
Well, you certainly make it look effortless, and I am excited to see the new film, Mac and Rita. Now, tell me, what is your role in Mac and Rita?
My role in this film, the center of it is a young woman played by lovely Elizabeth Lale, about 30, and becomes, as is her wish, about 70 in an odd. And then it's played by Diane Keaton. But in the course of this story, of this transformation and the things that happen along the way, there's a group of women, four of us, who have a regular meeting wine club. And in the course of this film, this group of us have a series of scenes with Diane Keaton, who is now in a puzzling position of being 70 years old. Well, yesterday she was 30. So that's the spot we're in the film. And this group of people, of women who see each other all the time and are very familiar with each other, are including Diane Keaton in there and interviewing her as they go. So that's what my role is in this little group.
Well, I am certainly excited to see it. Mac and Rita, Old Soul, New Age. It's out right now. Our guest has been Lois Smith. Lois, thank you so much for your time today. We appreciate it.
Thank you for yours.
Absolutely.
It's a pleasure to talk to you.
Absolutely.
Be well.
You too. Again, Lois Smith has been our guest. Mac and Rita, it's out right now. I'm going to throw a link to all of the information, and I'll put a trailer in the show notes as well. A link to that. I watched the trailer. It does look really, really good. It's got Diane Keaton, it's got Lois Smith, and many, many more. It's in theaters right now, and I have a link to all of the information in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
What can I say that I haven't already said about bettercreditcards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Actor Bill Murray does not have an agent or a manager. Instead, he uses a 1-800 number.
I knew this.
I think that's kind of cool. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Kids are more likely to trust attractive adults, which is why they trust Heidi, but they do not trust me. Kids are like, yeah, I don't think so. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Women are attracted to the combined scent of Good and Plenty licorice candy and cucumber.
I love both of those smells. I don't know that I would recognize those smells together, but
so odd. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
It is a myth that people are left-brained or right-brained. We all use the same parts of our brain.
Okay.
It's just a myth. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
In the 1870s, a city in Belgium tried to employ 37 cats as mail carriers, and they were shocked to find out it didn't work.
I don't know who would have ever thought that would work.
They're like, oh, hey, maybe we get these cats to deliver mail. And instead, they
Cats
just went and
don't
curled
listen
up.
at all.
No. Our final fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
It is impossible to imagine a new color. Although if anyone in the world could do it, Heidi would be the one. And then she would want to paint a room that color. Look at this. It's
We
a
were just
mist
arguing
tint.
about a color
Oh, my
earlier,
goodness.
so yeah.
She's like, it's bone. I'm like, it's white. She goes, no, that's bone. I'm like, it's white. It's bone. It's kind of off-white. No, it's bone. I'm like, all right, it's bone. All right, fun facts right there. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Are you looking for an energy drink that's natural, lasts longer, has no dyes, no artificial flavorings, and no sugar? Blitz Energy Drink is the answer. With only 10 calories per serving and 200 milligrams of caffeine, our formula will help increase your focus, endurance, mood, and energy levels. Order now at drinkblitzenergy.com. Use promo code RADIO20 to save 20% and get free shipping on any canister. drinkblitzenergy.com. Promo code RADIO20. That's drinkblitzenergy.com.
Time now for the Mint Mobile question of the day. Yay! Comes your way courtesy of mintervention.com. And the question today, 27% of women say they feel younger when they have this. What is it? I think it's a weird answer, by the way.
Cotton candy.
No. Blonde hair.
Oh,
Doesn't that seem weird? Do you feel younger when your hair is blonde?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Okay. See, I just don't understand that.
Not like I never have gone bright blonde, but
like,
when
I
I've
feel
got
like I'm
blonde in
12.
my hair, I do feel younger.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, then it makes sense. It just didn't make sense to me. Mint Mobile question of the day comes your way courtesy of mintervention.com.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many guests. This year we have more icons and more fun. Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Gramm, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more already on the schedule. Plus, more announcements coming soon. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort Cancun. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for some weird news brought to you by weirdgiftoftheday.com. Here's something you don't see every day. A pro baseball player had his phone fall out of his pocket while playing a game.
Oh.
So Pittsburgh Pirates second baseman was playing against Arizona Diamondbacks last Tuesday, and his phone fell out of his back pocket while he was sliding headfirst into third base.
Well, that's bizarre.
Seeing the phone slide out of his pocket wasn't even more weird. Was an even more weird and unexpected moment when you consider that bringing a phone or any electronic device with you into the dugout is against the rules. The only device you're allowed to have are iPads that are pre-approved by the Major League Baseball group and PitchCom, whatever that is, wireless
So I wonder why
communication
they
system.
can't have those in the dugouts. What's
I don't
that going to do?
Well, they're probably distract them, I'm assuming.
Well, but if you're in the dugout.
But again, maybe they could be sending messages to people that could be, I don't know. There's probably a reason. The MLB is
I
considering
suppose like if I throw
action.
this game, you can throw me however much.
I don't know, whatever.
Maybe.
So, weird news brought to you by weirdgiftoftheday.com.
John and Heidi.
It's time now for the list brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. Simple life hacks that will make your life easier. There's no guarantee any of these will actually make your life easier, but they're
Okay.
good little hacks. So if you have to put a key on a key ring, instead of using your fingernail to squeeze that open and breaking it, use a staple remover. You know those little things that look
Yeah.
like teeth? Yeah, that works really well. If you cannot find a flathead screwdriver, they say use a plug. Basic plug power, like outlet things, come medium and large size. They usually fit medium and large size screws. So,
Like an
powerful.
outlet?
Yeah, like a cord.
Oh.
I would
I'd
just
choose a
find
kitchen knife.
screwdriver. Yeah. If you need a quick, cheap way to clamp your bag chips, use a clip hanger.
Oh.
What? Oh, like a coat hanger? Ah, I see. There you go.
Okay.
Or just get a chip clip. If you're one of those
Be an
people
awfully big
who happen to
bag clip.
injure your fingers every time you try to hold a nail while hammering, use clothespins to hold. Oh, that's a good idea. I like to use like little needle nose pliers. There are several fun facts right there. Not fun facts. What were these again? I got to scroll up. Oh, yeah. Simple life hacks to make your life easier. It's the list. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Are you ready to enjoy a little slice of paradise? Check out this beautiful family-owned, professionally managed vacation rental in sunny Poipu, Kauai, Hawaii. Our family stayed recently and we absolutely loved it. The area is so beautiful and the vacation rental has room for up to 6 guests. Why stay in hotel rooms when you can all enjoy your own area in a vacation rental? Visit Hawaii and make your trip to this tropical paradise one to remember. Learn more at radiotravelgroup.com. That's radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for the quote of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of InsuranceChicken.com. Quote today from Jerome K. Jerome. Okay. Jerome K. Jerome says, I like work. It fascinates me. I can sit and look at it for hours. That's nice. This is your quote of the day.
That's nice.
That is the quote of the day. You can submit your quotes, by the way, if you have something that you think. And if it's something that you said, how cool would that be? I would like to have.
That would be so cool.
I've had people submit quotes from them. You can do it all at the bottom of the page at johnandheidishow.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news, Heidi. Comes your way courtesy of radiotravelgroup.com. Here's a headline. Social media users help reunite a little boy with a lost plushie. A little boy in Wisconsin.
Oh, we lost a little toy.
Yeah, been reunited with his favorite plush toy after losing it at an amusement park in Green Bay. Last month, Teresa Robertson and her family were on a camping trip when little Sammy Sloth went missing. I broke my usual Sammy Sloth doesn't leave the house rule, and I brought him along with us. The family visited a place called Bay Beach Amusement Park in Green Bay. Robinson let her son, Everett, bring Sammy along for the car ride. When they got home, Sammy was nowhere to be found. Dun, dun, dun. We thought maybe he got tossed in a bag or something, so we didn't panic right away. But when we got home, we completely turned the camper inside out, and there was no Sammy. That is when Mom went to social media. She said, if anyone visiting Bay Beach Amusement Park or Lambeau Field Thursday, July 28th, found this sloth, Lovey, anywhere, please contact me. We're not sure where it was last seen. It's Everett's first Christmas present, and he takes it everywhere, and he sleeps with it every night.
Aww.
She posted a couple of photos there so people could see. It was shared 3,300 times.
Holy cow.
A couple hours later, she got a message that, hey, Sammy was found in a parking lot. She was contacted by the park. There was no sign of Sammy in the lost and found or in the grounds garage. She said, I let them know that there was a sighting in the parking lot, and she sent a photo. A worker placed him on a fence post in case whoever lost him returned.
Oh.
And before Robertsons could even make the trip, a good Samaritan said, hey, I'll drive Sammy home. A very kind woman who lived near the park was going to be traveling through her town anyway for a family reunion, and she escorted Sammy all the way home. And I'll tell you what, this little kid looks pretty doggone happy to have Sammy back. So
that's cute. How old was the boy?
He's a 26. No, I'm just kidding. I'd say he's 2. It doesn't really say an age in here, but he's just a little tiny thing.
Cute.
So I think he's probably about 2. I do have a link to the story if you want to read that or see photos or any of that. It's in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Monday.